Hi there, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Coco Saze, and you're welcome to today's what should I call it, episode of our talk. Um, I'll try and be very fast today because I want to just hit the nail on the head and then we'll move on to the next. So, if you're a first timer here, thank you for coming back. We appreciate every watch that you've given to us. And if you're regular, thank you so much. And please do not forget to like, do not forget to subscribe and share the video.
Three, two, one.
Now, we want to talk about something very important in marriages. It could apply to those who are in serious relationship. I'm not talking about children right now, like serious relationship. So, how do we resolve conflict resolutions in marriage and relationships? So, when you talk about conflicts, it's something that is bound to happen in marriage. Now, I've heard some people say, oh, since I got married, we've not had issues. Well, glory to God. But one thing I've understood is that being married is conflict is part of marriage. It's something that will come and helps you to even get to understand your spouse better, get you to understand his or her ways, her beliefs, her standards, and so on and so forth, and can help you build a stronger marriage if well handled. It's conflicts that are not properly handled that kind of mar your marriages, where you start having issues here and there. So how do I resolve conflicts in marriage? How do I get to make it look like it never happened? Okay, I will try the best I can, probably putting in one or two based on experience where I'm coming from. So for conflicts, like I said at the beginning, is bound to happen in marriage. And when it happens, it's supposed to build a bond between the both of you. It's supposed to help you better understand yourselves. It's supposed to help you push better for the future. So first off, when it happens, I think the reason why a lot of people do not resolve conflicts is because when it happens, people don't want to apologize. Nobody wants to be the one to say, I am sorry. I've seen people say I'm sorry and they start crying because they feel like, oh, I fall my hand. But I believe that when it comes to marriage, there's nothing like I fall my hand. If there's an issue, irrespective of who caused it, you can go ahead and be the more matured person to apologize. And when you apologize, you may not necessarily seek for explanation at that time. You can decide to delay. Delay gratification is very necessary when it comes to resolving conflicts. Not trying to own up to say, oh, not trying to stand on your ground and say, oh, I'm the woman or I'm the man of the house. And so if there's an issue, the woman has to be the one to apologize to the head of the home. It doesn't have to be that way. You could be the one to call her to order and say, oh, sit down, let's talk. And when you're talking, don't try to make the person feel like, oh, you are the evil in the home, because nobody wants to feel like they are the black sheep and the one not trying to make things work for your marriage. So when you talk about conflict resolutions, the both people must be willing to work it out, because marriage is a work. Marriage is work. You must be willing to work. If you are not willing to walk the walk, please stay away. Just be on your own. Be a single person and serve the Lord by all means. And they say even the single people, their desires is of the Lord, so you make heaven quick. But if you know you want to be married, then be rest assured that there are definitely going to be challenges. There are definitely going to be times where you have issues. It could come from children, it could come from the daily activities of the home, it could be transferred aggression, it could come, conflicts can come from different things. It could even be friends. Imagine going out and, for example, you meet a friend who says, oh, my wife is so nice. Do you know there was no money in the house at the end of the month because of the projects we were running. My wife just went out and she gave me like 5 million naira to support my business. And she was like, and you are like, wait, oh, my wife's business is worth over how many million? And she has not even given me 1 million before. You know, that anger when you get home and the first thing she's telling you that, honey, we need money for diaper. You can say, let diaper you there. But you see, you have to now, when you react based on what you've heard, it's not really because your wife is not nice, not really because she's not doing what she's supposed to do, but because you just heard something, it triggers you and you respond to her based on what you heard, forgetting the fact that she has also been in support in several other ways, even though she has not given you physical financial support per se. Now, there could be some other times where you see a man or a lady talking to her husband, and the lady tells the husband, my friend, I beg, get out. And the husband is laughing and saying, you too, get out. And you're like, wow, interesting. And then you go home and you try it with your husband and you say, get out. And he says, are you okay? And you're like, what is it? Am I not just joking? Everybody jokes. Are we not married? Omo, your marriage and that person's marriage is not the same. You cannot measure the cup of your marriage the way you measure another person's own. So conflicts can come from different, it could be children. You know, mothers, we like to protect a lot. Children are misbehaving, the father wants to spank them, you are saying, leave my child alone, as though he's not also the father of that child. And then the man gets angry and you are like, I don't like the way you are treating these children, you are over dealing with them. See, they need it to, especially in our generation that we are now. If you are not oh god, let's not go there, we'll treat it another day. But let's come back to conflict resolution. So now there's a conflict in the home, how do we resolve it? Do not wait for the next person. Be a matured person. I've seen cases where this one is saying, oh, there's problem in the home, the other is saying, okay, let's resolve it. Both of them are saying concerning that thing, they both say the same time, I'm sorry. It's interesting, right? Where you are trying to apologize and the other person is also trying to apologize at the same time. It's really, really interesting. So do not wait for the person to apologize. Be a more matured one. If the one person wants to be a baby, no problem, be the matured one. Whether you're a guy or you're a lady in the marriage, be quick to apologize. And a big advice for the ladies, when your spouse is, you know, he's roaring like a lion, you know, the head of the home, do not be quick to try to be the lioness. You know, they say lioness, they are more fierce in the jungle. You are not in the jungle, you are in your home. Don't try to retaliate by saying, oh, I will be the one to talk last. If you talk one, I give him two, double for your trouble. Don't do that. Instead, try and be the calmer version that you are. Women, we are calm. Try and use your calmness to calm the conflict. Be calm at that time. You don't need to say anything. When you feel like he's in a lighter mood, he's done with all the shouting, you can now call him and have a one-on-one conversation. Sit with him, resolve the issue. And when you resolve the issue, do not go back to it. Do not keep referring to it. Do not keep saying, that's how you did the other day. The other day, oh, I apologize. Today I will not apologize. So this is what you are doing now. You know, people tend to drag conflicts beyond what it is. We empower them beyond what they ought to be. It could be just something small that a little sorry would have ended. It could be something small that, oh, okay, next time I won't do it that way, would end the whole situation. But no, we rather shout, we rather quarrel, we rather sleep and face two ends, north and south, over a little issue that could have just been resolved without stress. We now try to even use the children, manipulate the children against our spouses. All those things are not necessary. So what am I trying to say? You want to resolve conflicts in your home, be the more matured person. Take the first step by saying, I'm sorry. It doesn't matter whether you are the one that was wrong or right. Say, I am sorry. And if you said I'm sorry, Don't wait for the person to apologize back. Don't say the sorry because you are expecting the person to also say sorry. Do not expect a reply. However, when the ships are down, when everywhere is calm, you can now call the person and say, okay, can we talk? Have a roundtable discussion and resolve the issue. Tell the person, okay, concerning this thing that happened 2 days ago, this and this is what I think about it, but I might be wrong. However, so you please talk to me, especially the woman. You can always end conflicts in your home. You don't need them, because when there's constant conflict, constant friction in the home, there will be no love in that home, and there's no point you people praying, because your prayer is not going anywhere. It's not crossing the roof. It's just there. It's just hovering around your roof, and the enemy is really dancing alaye in your house. So to end issues in the home, to stop the enemy from always having a foot in your home, to stop the devil from having a full fun day in your home, always avoid conflicts. And when they come, be matured enough to apologize, irrespective of whether you are right or you're wrong. Whatever you feel, or whatever who is right or is wrong, can come later in a more peaceful atmosphere to resolve that conflict. So who should be the first to apologize? Nobody. Everybody can be the first, whether you are the head of the home, the neck of the home, the shoulder of the home, whoever you be. Anywhere you put yourself, you can be the first to apologize to end conflicts in your home. Once again, if you're watching, thank you for connecting. Thank you for watching our video. Please do not forget to share the video. And if today is your first time, please click the subscribe button. I don't know what you're even waiting for. You've been watching, seeing my face, and you're not still subscribed. Why now? Why? Please subscribe. Thank you for watching. Till I come your way again. Stay blessed.